It's that time of the year, the Mid-Penn Championships. High School Sports Live is proud to present Central Dauphin Lady Rams versus the Northern Lady Polar Bears. Later in the broadcast, you'll see the Mid-Penn Boys Championships. But right now, let's talk about the two matchups. Lady Bears from Northern, 21-1, unbelievable. 22-1, unbelievable. Central Dauphin Lady Rams, we're kind of used to this. Several district championships over the last so many years, but let me tell you, Kirk Smallwood, it's going to be tough against a team that's only lost one game in the Northern Lady Bears. Talk about what Central Dauphin needs to do to have a chance in this game.
From talking to Coach, they're just going to be themselves. They're going to play defense. They're going to rotate. They're going to hit the ground. They're going to hit the glass. They're going to run when possible, and they're going to try to make shots and free throws.
Jeff Thompson, you live in that neighborhood. I even think you have a basketball hoop in the Northern Lady Polar Bears parking lot. You live so close to them, but talk about them. It's a historical season. What do they have to do something historical here and win the first ever Mid-Penn Championship for the Lady Bears?
Well, they're very athletic, number one. Two of the girls played in their championship soccer team, the district championship soccer team, and one of those girls was the kicker for the football team. And we're not even talking their leading scorers. So they have a lot of weapons, and they did play Chambersburg earlier in the year and beat them. So they're used to this. I think they have to get out and run and relax right away.
Let's talk about one player as our players to watch, our Advanced Hoops players to watch, which is Cassidy Sadler, number 12 for the Northern Lady Polar Bears. Let's take a look at what she does for this team. And while we are, Jeff, talk about her.
Well, first of all, Juniata Colley said, we want you, Cassidy, so she's going there next year. She's right-handed. She'll set up and hit the three. You'll drain any open shot. She has a hard right finish to the basket. She's actually just a tall shooting guard. And she's also their third leading rebounder. It'll be fun to watch, and it'll be fun to see her at Juniata next year.
Well, I'll tell you what, Central Dauphin Lady Rams have a host of talented players, but there is one young lady that stands taller than the rest, named Lex Ferguson. Talk about her, Coach Smallwood, and what her impact is for the Lady Rams.
She leads the charge defensively. She's their best rebounder, and she plays very well in the team concept. She's the leader. Let's make no mistake about it. How well she plays will determine how well Central Dauphin will play tonight.
And I think she's recorded a 10-plus blocks in one game this season. They got a lot of talent, both teams. Congratulations for being here. Coming up soon, few minutes, the Northern Lady Polar Bears versus the Central Dauphin Lady Rams, all here on High School Sports Live right after this.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Okay, we're here. A much anticipated matchup between the Northern Lady Bears and the Central Dauphin Lady Rams. We got some officials here. Jeff Thompson, go over our officials for tonight.
The officials tonight: Annie Heim, Willie Green,
Willie Harris.
Willie Harris, and our third official is
Findy. Okay, we'll get the insight. All right, looks
Mr.
like
Hancock.
There you go. Looks like the. That's a nice start.
Kyla Fletcher
with a corner jump shot.
And her father's here watching the game. She hits the first shot.
He got in free, too. Wayne Fletcher, great guy, head coach at Central Dauphin, home of the Rams.
Well, this is probably one of the only times he gets to see his daughter play.
Yeah. That was Cassidy Sadler.
And she went inside for that bucket.
Yes. Took a little Little tap on the way in.
Coach Lucas Zampelli for Northern Bears said they just got to stay tight before the game. He said they got to stay together on defense, stay tight. They want to try to stop those driving lanes that CD's used to taking advantage of.
CD is definitely one of the best defensive teams in our area.
And did you see what happened on that turnover? Quick transition for CD.
Well,
yes.
Lauren Cavoli with a beautiful assist to her good senior friend, Lexi Ferguson. You're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Cavoli leads the team in assists with 48. She also has 58 steals.
And she's not afraid to shoot it from three, Coach.
Yeah.
This defense for CD, now I know why. Watching it up close, first time having a chance to see them this year, now you know why it's tough. Northern kicks the ball out of bounds, and here you go, it's back the other way. They make teams look bad, don't they, Kurt?
They rotate very, very well, Coach. I mean, they know where to be, they know where to rotate to, and they have the personnel down pat.
Cavoli.
That's Lauren Cavoli. We saw her last year. She's a good shooter.
Well, and they're going to mark her. That's on the scouting report to get out on her shot because she's a gunslinger. She's not afraid to take that shot and make big plays.
Northern's being very patient here.
You got Leah McGarvey playing very good defense for Central Dauphin this year as well.
Cavoli with a couple shakes there at midcourt.
There's Ferguson. She may be the best looking female athlete as far as athleticism that I've seen in a little while.
Leah McGarvey for three.
Well, that's interesting. That she set up for that three like she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she's a 5'8" senior.
But look at Ferguson, 6 foot European style player, penetrates and finds her for a three. A post player finding girls for a three. That's what you're seeing in the modern basketball nowadays.
Well, that's what they like about her. She's mobile.
Nice kid too.
Good ball pressure by Cavoli. Again.
Green on the floor. That's what she does. Hey, and that's what her sister used to do for Central Dauphin.
And that's Addie Place getting on it with her. Number 13 for Northern.
.23, Anna Lehman with the 3-ball attempt. Steal by 32, Odeko.
That's Sienna Odeko. Northern has a bunch of athletes on their team.
That's a good call by Willie Harris. You know, you might be watching it on TV and go, oh, she traveled, but now there was a hold that caused that hop, skip, and a jump.
Yes.
Well, Willie's been doing it for over 50 years.
Well, you know what? I've had him in several games myself, as I'm sure we all have.
It's number 12, Cassidy Sadler at the line.
A lot of nerves early on. You expect a few missed foul shots early, but once they settle down, it starts settling in the rim.
Cassidy has a very nice foul shot. Good follow through, good rotation.
Fletcher, a very accomplished softball player.
She's lightning on the softball field. Nice trap.
Nice outlet pass.
Well, there's a bunch of athletes out there.
Well,
Yeah.
You know, and it's the second time in a row they stole the secondary sideline break pass. And that's, I'll tell you what, let's see if CD adjusts to shorten that pass. On the scouting report, naturally they saw that that's a long pass, and that girl's preparing ahead of time to go get it.
And Ann Lehman's an excellent athlete.
Yeah.
Very good soccer player, kicker on the football team.
Each team has 3 turnovers right now.
Well, Lady Bears just aren't cashing on the offensive end, but I would say it's an even defensive battle right now, guys. It's dribble handoff. CD likes it.
Boy, you're right. Looks like Magic Johnson out there.
Oh, that's a timeout for the Northern Lady Bears. Hey, and we'll take one too. We'll be back right after this message.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Nice rebound by Addie Place.
That's Annie Lehman initiating the Polar Bear attack.
Now, she can finish with her left. She's a right-hander, but she crosses over and has a real nice finish with her left.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. She got it up high on the glass.
Well, hey, Coach Zampelli made the timeout worth it. He figured, man, we're stagnant on offense. Let's draw up a high pick and handoff, and there you go.
And they also put Annie Lehman at the point.
Isn't that what coaches do? Is like whenever the players need a little CPR or whatever, some kind of little play here, let's help revive the offense, and coach provided that for him.
Lucas Zampelli. Luke Zampelli.
It is 7-5. We'll catch up on the screen here, but that is 7-5 after the 2 foul shots.
Polar Bears in their half-court man-to-man defense.
Good pressure on the ball. Oh, there's good defense by CD. That's what you talked about, Coach Smallwood, in the pregame.
Yes. Both teams are playing very good on-the-ball man-to-man defense.
CD has 4 fouls to Northern's 0 fouls. Keep an eye on that. Getting in the bonus early could pay off for Northern.
That could be a factor.
And I think Northern's settling down a little bit.
Sienna Ondeko's versatility, hand on the ball, bringing it up at 5'11".
Nice backdoor cut. Jump ball.
That was called by Frank Hancock, one of the 3 officials.
Olivia Green, the sister of Amelia Green, who played on a district title team for Central Dauphin Lady Rams as well.
I actually like the way Northern's working the ball around. And
they're very quick to the loose balls also.
Annie Lehman's very athletic.
Well, Sincere Matthews just entered the game for CD, and she doesn't lack for quickness, I'll tell you that. She's out there D'ing up. Nice ball movement by the Lady Bears. Very good patience.
Anna Freeze with the screen and the roll. Shot is short.
Ferguson with the rebound, I'm sorry.
They did get the ball down to Hannah, though, didn't they?
Yes.
Lauren Cavoli, the floor general, setting things up. Matthews. A lot of penetration here. Big shot by Lauren Cavoli, the senior. Hey, the seniors early on are really stepping up for the Central Dauphin Lady Rams.
Cavoli with the long ball.
Tell you what, there's been 3 Cavolis, and we're going to talk about that a little later. We got a nice little graphic to show you that have all played on all the district championships that Randy's had, and this one here might be the 3rd.
Good defense by 23, Kayla Fletcher. 23, Anna Lehman.
Tell you what, nice. CD converges quickly. Ferguson bringing it up like a point guard. There's Cavoli. Nice pass to Green. That's a beautiful give and go. I like to mark that as a possible play of the game.
Yeah, that was
Boy,
a nice play.
That's a nice, that looked like a Luka Doncic, you know. Fake the 3, hit the guy cutting to the bucket.
There are bodies flying all over the place, Coach. Hopefully both teams will be able to finish with 5 people.
Well, they got the oxygen out on the bench, and they're rotating. It's like a hockey game going in and out. Both coaches realize that this is going to be a long battle tonight, and they're preparing the girls for a long haul. In for Samantha Sembrot, a sophomore. Randy has a lot of confidence in this young lady to put her in the very first quarter of the Mid-Penn Championships. She brings a lot to the table.
The Lady Rams have caused 5 turnovers.
And in for Northern, number 15, Liz Montgomery. And number 2, Tay Townsend. Tay's on the ball right now.
I'm really impressed with both teams and how they play defense.
Sincere.
Listen, Sincere Matthews from 3. When you come off the bench and hit a big 3, well, and play the defense, that's 15-5 CD. That's the reason.
Well, she looked like Clary from Penn State on that shot.
Way to attack the basket.
I tell you what, the way the officials are calling the game, and I don't blame them, letting it go in a championship, I think it favors CD guys right now.
Yes.
Well, coach is imploring them to take a foul maybe. They have no team fouls.
Sembrot to Cavoli. Okay, Annie Hine going to keep Northern off this. That's the first foul called on Northern.
Smart play.
Bouncing it out a little bit. That penetration, that's why kids at home, it's important to penetrate the defense when you're guard. You got to put pressure on the defense, and it'll spell dividends down the road when you're shooting those one-on-ones.
And CD's not in the bonus, so she can take another one if she'd like.
Cavoli has a lot of tricks with her ball handling game.
Okay, that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be back 15-5. Lady Rams, don't go away. This is heating up, guys.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Advanced Hoops is offering a spring Hoop It Up program for 4th and older. This is better than AAU for most kids. Players get to shoot more, dribble more, and pass more. The confidence and playing experience tied into state-of-the-art training with Archie Smith Jr., Aaron Yancey. Go to advancedhoops.com to see all the classes. Sembrot with a pull-up. Wow, I think that's the first mid-range bucket of the game.
Nice looking shot.
Nice skill.
First half stats for Northern. They were 1 for 7 from 2, 0 for 2 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 turnovers, 3 rebounds, 5 points. CD's 3 for 6.
And there's Ann Lehman again with a great steal.
Yeah. They were 3 for 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, 5 turnovers, totaling 15 points.
I tell you what, Northern keeps getting in those passing lanes. You just wonder, when is that going to pay off on the offensive end? They're going to have to knock down some shots, guys.
Well, they just hit a 3. I think that was Tate Townsend, I believe.
Yeah, number 8.
Basic give and go.
Number 2, I'm sorry.
Well executed by Kayla Fletcher, number 23.
And that's the thing Northern Lady Bears have to be careful of. It's okay to be up on the ball, but CD, every girl can go around you. You gotta have a little bit more containment, a little bit more help to pinch those drives.
This is the first free throw of the game for CD, and this is the second.
Nice rebound by Sienna Ondeco.
I see a lot more body movement and ball movement from the Polar Bears. Fletcher back in the corner to 34. Leah McGarvey for 2.
I'll tell you what, she has such a nice catch and shoot rhythm. She has that bounce.
And I'm gonna agree with you on this, Charlie, that Central Dauphin is very aggressive defensively. And they play it right up to the 5 fouls.
I'm impressed with number 23, Anna Lehman, the senior guard, 5'9", maybe 5'8" from over here for Northern. She hasn't gotten at the fall on some of those layups, but she is pressuring the defense. After a while, she's going to get the call on one of those drives.
Yeah, she looks like a defensive back, doesn't she?
CD's defense was exactly the way Coach explained it to me. I mean, no, they just get on you, man. Guys are in the passing lanes, are in good stances, and I like the way they rotate.
They've been suffocating Northern so far.
They sure
inside.
Have. They sure have. CD's enjoying a 12-3 run right now.
That charge was a hook. Traditional charges, they run players over, so if you're running at home, why not? The referee signaled with her hand that there was a, and if we had a replay on that one, you would see that it was a hooking charge.
Great crossover by Alexis. Comes up a little bit short.
Fletcher with the steal. Is that Fletcher? No. Ferguson.
Ferguson with a crossover again. She is slick with the ball. Speaking of slick with the ball.
Willie Harris is not having it. He's seen too much dribble. He's teaching lessons out there with the stripes.
We're all educators
good,
here.
Hey, good officials teach lessons.
Good steal.
They're just having a hard time getting into the post.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
That was a foul on number 23, Anna Lehman.
Wasn't sure if it was coming, the foul, but it came.
Right.
She got knocked down, so that constitutes, let's blow the whistle.
Okay.
I would venture to say that Ann challenged that shot.
I think most coaches want the game to be called. Not every little ticky-tack, but let them play a little bit, but at the same time, don't bludgeon. How about Kirk? Kirk, what do you think as a coach?
I just like equity, man. If you call it on them, call it on us.
Yeah.
Call it on us, call it on them.
Coach, do you always, as a coach, did you want more like definitely call the fouls on the shot? I don't mind letting go a little of the pushing out front on the ball. Or did it always kind of make you a little upset when the guys are getting nailed going to the basket? There's no call?
It would tee me off, Coach. Especially when guys are making good, strong, fundamental moves.
And they're not getting rewarded.
And they're not getting rewarded, getting knocked to the ground, things of that nature. You got to blow the whistle.
You almost got to look at your player and say, hey, you didn't do anything wrong. You keep doing that.
Yeah.
Yep. When you have to say keep doing that, you know that's a good one.
Hey, Lauren Cavoli just came in for Sincere Matthews, who hit that last foul shot.
Look at Ferguson, smooth.
Showing off her left.
I just keep thinking she's going to dunk it at the end of that. You know what I mean?
This is a very impressive athletic team.
It is, and she's naturally going to be playing some college basketball. Before we get to half, we'll find out which college she's considering, but maybe we'll look at it, but she's definitely going to make somebody happy. I know Cavoli's signed with McDaniel College, Lauren Cavoli. She'll make them happy. Point guard like her.
Ooh, wow. Defense. That was good defense. You're in the passing lane. You get the ball side hand out. Good job, Alexis Ferguson.
Look at this. Look at this. 40, Green with the rebound.
She got inside Cassidy Sadler. Great offensive rebounding position.
Well, and that comes from great penetration by Cavoli, pushing, drawing the defense. And that's why CD is winning the penetration battle in this first half.
Olivia Green is a 6-foot sophomore, averages 8.7 points a game. She's pulled down 214 rebounds.
And that's how, by getting that kind of position.
CD 24-8. Jeff, it's 4 2:17 left in the first half. What's Northern got to do to kind of, do they try to get it all back at once, or they try to get it in spurts? What do you think?
Well, the defense of Central Dauphin is confusing them a little bit, and I think they just got to settle down and work the ball. Plus, they need to hit a couple outside shots because they're not getting anything inside.
Okay, the other thing they have to do, Coach, they have 11 turnovers already. Northern does. They've got to take better care of the ball.
This is a pretty big stage right here.
Okay. I like this. This is all about Livy Green getting a rebound, scrapping, and then hitting Kayla Fletcher to the basket. And I'm going to say something so the pillow fight isn't so bad when Amelia comes home for break. That is Amelia Green all over again. Just like her sister, scrapping, getting after loose balls. That's what Amelia Green brought to the district title team for CD several years ago. So hopefully if the girls aren't getting along, that just brought them together, guys.
And Hannah Fries had that rebound, but Libby took it right away from her.
Yeah.
Really impressed with Coach's rotation. I mean, CD's just running them in and out. Everybody does what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's like a hockey game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
Randy Gamberling's been at it a long time.
I would love to see a stat, and I know we don't have one, of how many times between both teams someone stole the ball in the passing lane, and that's just well-coached teams. They're anticipating passes. They know where to be. They're in the right place at the right time. That's coaching, guys.
I think it is, and what you're seeing is the two most athletic teams in their divisions. And I just want to tell Luke Zampelli has a career record of 43-6.
Whoa.
That's pretty gaudy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very good.
On the other side, Randy's won 300 games.
Yeah, I've seen Randy's whole career, and I was joking with him on the way in, and I said, man, how long have we been doing this together, Randy? He laughed. He laughed.
Last year, the Rams finished 20-7. This year, they're 21-2.
This school, Cumberland Valley, typically, there's just some schools that just keep reloading. Man, if Northern could get some of those layups to fall.
I liked Hannah Fries getting after that ball, though.
Cavoli pushing it.
Sometimes when the other team's playing that good a job on defense, it's hard to get a good shot up.
Yes, it is.
A little intimidated. And that's the way your Cougars played, wasn't it?
Yes, that's the way I wanted them to play.
A little force by McGarvey. Oh, wow. How many of these layups
Sienna on
won't
deck.
fall down?
She went right to the basket. It just didn't go.
Listen, and I know CD's missed some layups, but I would say that if Northern would have made half their layups, the game would be maybe a 4-point game right now. They've had a lot of missed bunnies.
But then you look at that. That's a pull-up jump shot.
Yeah, that's a college mid-range game.
6-footer doing a pull-up jump shot.
That's an Atlantic 10 forward there, guys.
Alexis Ferguson.
There's Cavoli in the passing lane again. Another steal in the passing lane and another steal for Cavoli. Setting it up. No ball movement, no movement on CD.
Northern is 1 for 11 from 2.
Nice steal there. Number 13.
Got an open layup.
Addie Place.
Oh, boy, missed it.
Nice follow. Ann Lehman. She has that left that's pretty effective.
Yes, strong player.
Let's stay right here. Talk about it a little bit. Let's actually talk about the Cavoli girls. We have a graphic coming up here in a little bit with the girls. The first Cavoli, Julia Cavoli, played at CD, won district championship on her team. And then she's at Goucher College. There's Julia to the far left. Then you got Meg Cavoli, played district championship 2 years ago. She went to Shippensburg University for basketball, and then you got little Lauren Cavoli to the far right, McDaniel. So we got a stream of Randy. This happens, but 2 is one thing. 3, that's something, guys.
That's great for your program. For one family, that's great.
Well, that happened at Cumberland Valley.
I got to say, I got to be honest, the far right when that little one, I always told the family that was my favorite, that little one there. The last one coming through, so I got to be honest. I've always had a little, I think the older sisters would agree. It's probably their favorite, too.
And that's Lauren that hits that 3.
Yeah, she's something.
That layup that Northern just made was their first bucket since 7:02 left in the second quarter.
Yeah.
That's called a dry spell.
Yeah.
There's Sam Sembrot, big player off the bench. You saw her in that photo there. Sophomore. The future's bright at Central Dauphin. They're going to keep reloading.
Northern has their 5 starters still in the game.
Fletcher with the ball. She's a sophomore. Played a lot, started a lot as a freshman last year. She's a big-time softball player, guys. That's a left-hander.
A left-handed runner.
Sembrot with that soft touch. Woo! Shooting touch from Sembrot. She has a nice feel for the rim there.
They're awfully comfortable on these baskets, aren't they?
Yeah. Just when Northern was trying to catch some momentum, Sembrot squelches that. There's an illegal screen. No? Yeah, illegal screen. Not sure if we have a look at that. Matthews was on the recipient of an illegal screen.
Well, when things go bad, sometimes it
goes real bad.
It goes real bad. Because that young lady just hit a 3 off that play.
Coming up at halftime here, we're going to have the Jack Giambalvo halftime report. The Capital Blue Cross first half highlights at Advanced Hoops. Halftime stats. Fletcher going to give it another shot here. This is almost like a Marley Dickerson lookalike here, guys, from a couple years ago. I think the parents would agree. Because every time she goes to the line, I think, wow, I didn't know Marley. I thought she graduated. There we go. Nice shot by Fletcher.
Kayla's an outstanding athlete. Can run.
Yep.
Good hand-eye coordination.
Okay, that's the end of the first half. It's 31, Lady Rams. Northern Polar Bears 10. Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up after this special presentation. Advanced Hoops, Spring Hoop It Up training, featuring 1v1 competition and triple threat instruction, bringing out the best in a player's ability to play one-on-one offensive basketball. 5-on-5 game scrimmages. These are confidence building. A lot of players get on AAU teams and never touch the basketball. Also, top players who might be playing other sports in the spring. Gives them a chance to get the game experience that they would miss not getting on a travel team. These classes have shooting, driving opportunities, intense skills with multiple ball dribbling. Sign up for the Hoop It Up training in your age group. Add to your training package with a special extra shoot to score featuring all different types of game shots, on the move, and dribble drive class, emphasizing transition dribbling and one-on-one moves. You can make it a 2-class combo back-to-back or do all 3 classes and call it a triple play. Every Hoop It Up training class has these extra skill classes so players can hoop it up while getting extra skill work. This makes the Advanced Hoops spring experience unique and worth it. Our top-notch Advanced Hoops coaches this spring are Duke McCamey, former professional basketball player and lead post trainer. Aaron Yancey, longtime and top Advanced Hoops trainer. And our lead trainer, Archie Smith Jr., well known as a speed and agility expert, will be leading many classes. Charlie Fortney, Division I shooting guard and pro player. Bob Felker, well known for being a girls' confidence builder and a strong coach in the girls' arena. Register now for the early bird by March 10th to get a big discount. Go to advancedhoops.com.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
We're back at Central Dauphin High School, the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships halftime report. Welcome, everybody. It's 31-10, guys. It's all that we thought as far as Central Dauphin Lady Rams just being real aggressive on defense. Northern Lady Bears doing everything they can. They just can't get a basket to fall, it doesn't seem like, guys. Jeff, Northern Lady Bears, what do they need to do here?
Well, they suffered a pretty severe drought there. At one point, it was a 7-5 game, and they just couldn't put the ball in the hole. At the same time, Central Dauphin's defense was so good.
Kirk, I mean, I think things are going on cue with the pregame talk. Talk about it.
CD went on a 21-3 run, and that's been the difference in the ball game. Their defense has been stellar. If the ball's on the floor, they're down to get it. They look very, very good tonight.
Well, we got some first half highlights we're going to be checking out here in a little bit, and some halftime stats. The stats guys usually tell the tape, but let's check out our highlights. Fletcher hitting a basket from the corner.
And that started the game off, and that's how they shot all the first half.
And that's she's a sophomore, bringing that leadership.
That was an answer from Northern, from Cassidy Sadler.
And there's a nice 1-2 punch from Cavoli to Ferguson.
CD putting that pressure on the rim.
Look at this pass by Ferguson over to actually that's McGarvey. Jenna McGarvey. She had 2 big jumpers in the half.
And Lauren Cavoli went way downtown.
Cavoli had every stat but a rebound in that half, I think.
Nice
Look at
player.
that! Wow.
Good look.
That's my favorite play of that first half. That catch, up fake, boom.
Shot fake and pass.
I feel like I'm watching the Dallas Mavericks here.
And that's Tay. Tay hitting the 3 finally.
Oh, some good highlights. Let's take a look at these stats, guys. Wow. Looks like Central Dauphin is benefiting from just getting more opportunities. 8 for 19. Northern not cashing in. I think we saw 6 or 7 of those were layups that just in and out. Foul line 3 for 5 for CD, an advantage. Advantage 6 for 12. 3-point line 3 for 5, CD, an advantage. Turnovers, though, that's the tell of the tape, guys. Coach Smallwood, turnovers, what do you think?
The Polar Bears have got to do a better job taking care of the ball. They have 10 turnovers. On the other end, they have 14 turnovers. On the other side, CD has 7. And Polar Bears have to take care of the ball.
And do you think having the bright lights, these lights are pretty bright in here
yes.
this evening, and I think that Northern's seeing them for the first time, I think.
CD has been here before. You know, they've been to this party. They've danced a couple times. So they're very, very comfortable. Plus, we're in their building. So they feel pretty comfortable about how this thing's going to turn out.
If you don't mind, we're going to take a break here to say, but when we come back, don't go away, folks. Jeff Thompson, we have some special coaches, sportsmanship to recognize when we come back before the second half starts. We'll be back after these messages.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Hey guys, the 3-Star Foundation sponsoring a nationally known speaker, Gene McGuire, spent 34 and a half years incarcerated wrongfully. He'll be coming to the Salvation Army next Thursday, the 22nd. Go to the 3staryouth.org to register to get a spot. It's free, no cost to hear Gene speak at 6 o'clock. That's the 3-Star Foundation. Jeff, talk about sportsmanship here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Well, the Central Pennsylvania basketball officials gave an award to the girls at halftime of the girls' game. Cumberland Valley won the award for the 3rd straight time. Bill Wolf accepted the presentation, and on hand was the athletic director from Cumberland Valley. He's done a marvelous job.
You know, it's amazing, Smallwood, and you've been on the receiving end of the good years and some tough years or whatever, and winning championships. And Bill's won several, I think maybe 4 state titles, and he's won sportsmanship awards during championship years and during losing years. What do you think about that, Coach?
It says a lot about his program and how he holds his kids accountable and his staff. He does a very good job there at Cumberland Valley.
And he won his first state title with Alyssa Thompson here at Central Dauphin High School. We should note that.
Alyssa Thomas.
Alyssa Thomas. Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm thinking of Thompson because I'm sitting next to you.
Northern's trying to pound that thing in a little bit more to number 44, Hannah Fries. She's been getting pretty good post position.
And Olivia had a layup at the other end, Olivia Green, and it popped out just like it was popping out for Northern in the first half.
Yeah. Look at that nice pick and roll.
Oh, very good ball movement.
Good. Make that extra pass was the talk at halftime. Okay, look at that rebound by Fletcher. Ferguson on the run. Nice swing pass to Cavoli. Oh, my goodness. You can't get better ball movement than that.
Well, it all started with that rebound by Kayla Fletcher.
That was a textbook way to play basketball there, guys.
Cavoli stepped into that three with confidence, a nice stroke, and knocked it down for the Rams.
And you know Central Dolphins playing well when Coach Randy G., who rarely ever sits, is just sitting right now, not pacing that sideline like he usually does. Look at, wow, that size of Green just bothering the shot.
Well, she blocked that shot.
Of Hannah Fries. Yeah, she got a piece of that.
And Cavoli from long range. That was a heat check for
Hannah
Lauren
Fries for the rebound. On Deco with the push. There's just no room in the end here, guys. You know what I mean? There's just no room in the end.
They get in the post and they get double teamed automatically, immediately.
It's the length. It's the size. You got.
And the footwork.
Wow.
And the footwork.
And the footwork.
Those CD girls are sliding right into those spaces. Gosh, 3 Cavolis in a row. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Well, and how many threes this game? 2 for her. Nice. Look at this little slashy. Woo. Quickness. McGarvey with a nice little, wow.
And the ball pops right out to Central Dauphin.
Hey, and just like the stats say, everybody gets into the game for CD. You don't know who's going to lead the team in scoring from one night to the next. That's a mark of a good team, guys. It's hard to scout a team like that.
Yeah, very well put together.
Well, let's remember, they're both number 3 seeds. Central Dauphin in 6A and Northern in 5A. So they've got this. I think Northern can learn a lot from this game.
I'll tell you what, Northern well-earned. Anna Lehman, a well-earned foul there. She's saying about time. I'm half agreeing with her, but listen, she earned the foul shots right there.
Well, she's really been working hard, hasn't she?
Anna Lehman, the 5'9" junior.
I'd like to see her kicking on the football field myself.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Tell you what, there's a lot of girls out there pushing to play football.
Well, she did it this year, and the boys accepted her. And I can see why.
Central Dauphin and opening up the floor a little bit.
Yes, she and Sienna, Ann and Sienna were on the championship, Northern District Championship soccer team together.
Cassidy Sadler on the block.
So I read a stat somewhere that Annie was in the state championships in 3 different sports last year.
Wow. What a high school experience.
Nice look, but hey, that was closed down by Alexis in a hurry, in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the right pass, but geez. It's a long pass, but look at the quickness of CD, just like the scouting report said.
Well, that's quickness on a very long player, too, and strong player.
Coaches Cassidy Sadler has 4 fouls, number 12. That's her with the ball.
Pops out to Tay Townsend. Boy, there's a lot of hands out there from those Central Dauphin girls on defense.
They're everywhere. They are everywhere.
I think we're ready for a hockey sub here. It's usually halfway through. Coach Randy usually goes to the bench.
Well, like what Northern's doing right now. They're hopping this ball around.
Yeah, CD's letting them pass it around the perimeter, but once it gets inside, it's a whole different story. It's a whole crowd of people waiting on you.
And that was a nice step through by Hannah Fries, but it just didn't go down.
McGarvey.
Good rebound. Was that Addie Place?
another steal. Fletcher, lightning.
Boy, is she quick with. She is quick
Oh,
to the basket.
man.
That's it. We want to check that basket after the game, I think.
I tell you what, first half, Lady Polar Bears couldn't get the fault. Second half at CD, that basket is consistent. I'll tell you that. You were saying equity earlier in the game, Smallwood. That basket is not discriminating. I'll tell you.
That's right.
Anna Freeze just came out of the game.
That was a foul. Good stick back. Green.
I love the gathering yourself, put the ball on the floor, use the 2 dribble, and go right up off 2.
CD has 3 big girls who can all do it inside, and they're quick.
You know what? Lehman was forced to have to shoot off balance because of the defense and the pressure. That's not just a missed shot because of a missed shot. That's defensive forced missed shot.
CV has found their footing.
Kayla Fletcher looked unbelievable on that shot, didn't she? Smooth.
Well, she's got that corner thing going, doesn't she?
Nice move.
Beautiful move.
That was the one time where CD's defense didn't collapse or rotate.
Ann Lehman was up to the task that time.
CD on the floor again.
And on the boards, too.
Cavalli, she got that 1 rebound I said that she needed to fill all the stats.
Yeah.
Tell you what, guys, it's hard to, wow, look at this.
Leah McGarvey.
McGarvey, baseline pull-up, baby. She's got, what, 10? It's a timeout, and we'll take a timeout here. We'll be back after this.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Okay, we're back. It looks like Coach from Coach Lucas Zampelli talking to his girls, trying to keep them encouraged. Guys, let's talk about this. This game is at Central Dauphin High School. Central Dauphin Lady Rams are in this game. The Mid-Penn put it out for this game to be bid by other schools because it was a last-minute switch, and Central Dauphin was one of the only reasonable options. Talked to Coach from Northern before the game. You know, they understood that it was a tough situation. So if anybody's at home wondering about that, that would be a normal thought. But it's really just, it was just a process of basically, they had to do it. They basically had to do it at this point from what we were being told.
CD jumping in the passing lanes again. It's number 32, Alana Sherry.
She gets the foul. And while we're talking about Northern, let's remember, about 13 years ago, they didn't field the varsity team. They didn't have enough players to field the varsity team. They went through 3 years where they didn't win a game.
Wow.
This is a remarkable comeback to be at this level right now.
Yeah,
a dozen years later.
Says a lot for their community, their school district, and their program.
You know, I know it's early to talk about player of the game, but, you know, I always like in these big games to keep an eye on our seniors.
Yeah.
You know, because the younger players are always kind of come back. But if a younger player just has that kind of game, they deserve it, Coach.
Yeah.
But I like the senior tandem leadership of the combination of Lexi Ferguson and Cavalli, 2 seniors that have been doing it for 4 years, played varsity for 4 years together, and they're both having big games tonight.
Yes.
So if you could ever elect 2, I would say put them in a little bottle and take a picture of both of them.
Yeah. They both had a very impressive game today.
Some other good performances. You got McGarvey with at least 10. You got Kayla Fletcher just pushing it as far as on the foul line and the pull baseline shots, her speed. She's just making the defense, giving them headaches.
And there's a steal by Northern. They're showing a little glimmer of life.
Yeah, that was a 1-2-2. They switched defenses.
Lehman's just all over the place for Northern. Naturally, it's going to be hard for them to win the game to be considered for a player of the game, but it's usually give it to the winning team. But man, she's doing great. Ondeko's doing everything she can, but she's just being doubled and tripled.
They're not giving them breathing room to take the shots that are natural for them.
Yes.
Cavoli with another rebound.
Yeah.
To initiate the side break.
Yeah. Oh. That is Addison Frolic. Yes, Addison, senior. She got in. She's excited to be in the game. A little bit of excitement nerves right there. Also, you got Shirey, Elena Shirey, a senior.
Nice shot by Tay, just a little bit long.
CD has 2 turnovers this quarter.
Great pass.
Sembrat.
I just think they have to rush their shots. They're kind of intimidated by the defensive presence of Central Dauphin.
That length,
Right.
Yeah, that length. Frolic, one good thing she's doing is she's being aggressive. Just a little, you gotta get her feet wet here.
Yeah.
Well, she was excited about that and slid her foot a little bit.
Well, and she's a senior. She deserves to be out here getting a piece of this action. That's 42-15. Central Dauphin up big here at Central Dauphin High School in the Mid-Penn Girls Championship. Don't go away. We got a fourth quarter, but man, we have a good one. Cumberland Valley boys coming up against the Hershey Trojans after this one.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep Ram, and G and Bobo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted G and Bobo #1. The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at gmbobo.com.
Okay, while you were out there, Alana Sherry did a nice runner baseline layup. She's a senior in the game now.
Off one leg like Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
44.
We missed that on the broadcast, but it'll be online for a rewatch. Anybody rewatching the game at home.
And that was Hannah Fries scoring on the inside game. She's been trying really hard all night.
She's been fighting all night for inside position. Got it, got the ball, and laid it in.
Hey, on that note, hsslivetv.com. Anybody from home can go back and rewatch the archives of High School Sports Live games throughout the year and previous years, the historical archive of High School Sports Live games. Go to hsslivetv.com.
And I want to talk about Northern's team this year. They lost one game, 22-1, and they lost in overtime. They've never been in this territory before.
Right, they're in deep waters tonight.
Well, and this is a building block for the playoffs for them playing in that lower A division.
Yes.
They're a 3 seed in the 5A.
Yeah, talking to Coach before the game, he seemed to have, Coach Lucas Zempel, he seemed to have a very level head about the expectations, really wanting the girls to do well, but also seeing this as a great building block for playoffs.
Nice looking free throw by number 32.
That'd be Alana Shirey.
Alana Shirey, 6'1" senior, power forward center.
McGarvey's actually leading Central Dauphin with 9 points in scoring here, guys. Fletcher with 7. Cavoli actually 2 threes. And we have Ferguson with 6.
Northern's just having a hard time knocking that thing down. I mean, they're getting good shots. The ball movement is excellent.
And I want to shout out to Samantha Sembrot, who got that last rebound, who's in the game.
Coach, what's our third quarter stats looking like?
Northern was 1 for 10 from 2, 0 for 3 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 turnovers. CD was 4 for 9 from 2, 1 for 3 from 3. They didn't shoot any free throws, 11 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 11 points.
I think when they look at the stats at the end of the game, they'll say, boy, we didn't shoot very well. Wonder why that was.
Look at this ball movement. McGarvey from the corner. Woo! I'll tell you what, McGarvey's shot, I love it. The rhythm. That she's already stepping into her shot as she's catching the ball.
I continue to be impressed by Ann Lehman. She just is everywhere.
Yes,
nice pass
Tate
by
Towson to Reese. Lina Shirey with a big rebound for CD, the senior. Sister Caroline Shirey plays for Liberty University, 6'4" for Liberty University. Played on the district championship several years ago with Meg Cavoli, Marley Dickerson, Amelia Green, and that whole crew.
Northern has only had 5 points each of the 3 quarters.
Look at the way these girls share the basketball. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, they play very well together.
It's fun to watch.
Spacing's good.
Look at that elbow jumper. Cavoli with another assist.
Ferguson knocked it down.
Boy, I like Ferguson's game at the next level even.
Yeah, strong body.
She's got the
nice shot.
She's got the pull-up game. Got the rebounds. She can assist. We're seeing a lot of all-around basketball here from Central Dauphin.
This game will definitely help Northern as they move to district play.
Well, I don't think Hannah Fries is going to see any kind of defense like this in the districts.
No, she won't.
I'll tell you what, it's starting to fill up in this gym, guys. The boys' game's coming up in a little bit. And it's been a big crowd for the girls' game. But, man, text your friends. Tell them it's on TV because there might not be a ticket left in a few minutes.
Nice touch from the foul line by Hannah Fries.
Both teams well matched size-wise. Some big players for Northern between Fries and Ondeco. Shirey, Ferguson both going 6 foot, 6'1".
Look at those Rams. They get after it. The ball's on the floor. That's what they do. They do not mind getting their uniform dirty.
Yeah, we're seeing how they won the Commonwealth, aren't we?
Yeah.
Nice drive by
Nice
Ann
rebound by Frolic.
I like Tay Townsend. She's done some good things.
Tay Towson with a steal for a layup. Cavoli. Nice left-handed pass.
Inside out. Back to Cavoli. Back inside. Oh, nice pass.
What a beautiful entry by Alana.
Ferguson. Like I said earlier, I just keep thinking Lex Ferguson is going to slam dunk it.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. And it's a line change for Central Dauphin.
All right, curtain calls for Central Dauphin Lady Rams. Man, guys, I can't say enough how hard the Lady Northern Bears are playing. Things just aren't working out for them in this game as far as execution or the ball going in the basket.
And we've got substitutions on both teams. We should probably shout out some names here, Coach.
Number 20 for Northern Lady Bears, Madison Barnett. She's a sophomore. We also got number 5, Jordis Lieb, junior shooting guard. Who are we missing here, Jeffrey?
Well, with the ball, well, that's a nice steal right there.
By Jordis Lieb. Matthews is going to settle things down for Central Dauphin.
Sincere Matthews. She's got the left handle, doesn't she?
Special shout out to Coach Lucas Zampelli. He's been very positive with his kids, and you know, he knows this is just a stepping stone towards a bigger goal, which is the district championship.
Well, he's seen victory 43 times out of 49 games.
Jordis.
Nice block.
All right, I think we've seen enough. With 2 minutes to go to the game, there's been some great individual performances. We got McGarvey with 9, shooting the ball really well. You got little Cavoli all over the place in the stat column, I think with 6 or 8. We'll get the official stats in a little bit. A lot of assists, a lot of steals. But then there's Ferguson that's just is doing a little bit of everything, and I think she has 10. Smallwood, who do you think?
I'd go with Ferguson.
Okay. Thompson.
Ditto.
I'm not from your neck of the woods. What's ditto?
Ditto means the exact same thing Coach Smallwood just said.
All right. Well, if I could outrule you, which I can't, I would say the senior quartet of McGarvey, Cavoli, and Ferguson, they've been doing this for 4 years together, and they all had a tremendous contribution. But I just want to say that before we all settle on Ferguson. But I would say that those 3 girls just, as senior leaders, they just did the job for their team.
Well, I'll go for all 3, too.
You vote for all 3, too?
I'll vote for all 3.
I don't know. This isn't The Voice here, guys. This isn't The Voice. I think we can only show it now. And Jim Gallagher, you're sitting over there. What do you think? Okay, Jim Gallagher says Ferguson.
Jasmine Zachar.
All right, so our Huffman Ford player of the game, single player of the game, will end up being Lexi Ferguson.
A sophomore just hit that bucket, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Oh, lefty.
That's a left runner, and that was number 25 for Northern, Delaney Moyer.
Yes, Delaney Moyer.
Oh, she took a left-handed runner and followed it through.
Yeah. And with the number of underclassmen that both teams have, we're going to see this game again sometime.
Well, and Delaney's brother, Gavin Moyer's down the Juniata at Messiah College, plays on the boys team. So basketball runs in that family. Well, that'll conclude. There's a medal ceremony coming up, but we have a boys game coming up, but we got to do a post-game, guys. The Capital Blue Cross post-game report coming up. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and G and Bobo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted G and Bobo #1. The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at gmbobo.com.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All right, we're here for our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. What a game. Central Dauphin was all that the doctor ordered for this community at Central Dauphin High School. That has to be a treat for the girls. 51-25, but man, the Northern Lady Polar Bears don't have anything to be ashamed of. It's probably the first time I believe they've ever been in the Mid-Penn Championships. Jeff, Kirk, did it go how you thought, Jeff Thompson?
Well, I was really impressed with the defensive abilities and smothering qualities of Central Dauphin. That was the outstanding, for me, that was the outstanding feature of the game. They played defense so well, and they settled so effortlessly into their offense.
Coach Smallwood, what do you think?
Again, everything the coach said about CD's defense, that's what I saw tonight. I saw good rotations. I saw them out in the passing lanes. And I was really impressed with what they do. They're going to be a factor in the district championship.
All right, well, we got a player of the game coming up here. Play of the game, I'm sorry, the Advanced Hoops play of the game. Let's check that out. Okay, and
this is Alexis Ferguson
coming up
with
next.
the ball.
Alexis Ferguson is our Huffman Ford player of the game. Alexis Ferguson, she's a senior. She is, again, like we said before, she's going to make someone happy at the next level. What do you think about this Alexis Ferguson and all that she does on the court, from defense to rebounding? Talk about that, Kurt.
Skill-wise, she's just so multifaceted. She can pass, she can run, she can finish at the rim, she has a little midi game, and she shoots the 3-ball. So that's the type young lady that they're looking for at the next level.
Thompson, what do you think? Have you seen a player like this in a while?
Well, you know, unfortunately for Northern today, Kayla Fletcher looked like her twin. Yeah. They played exactly the same.
They did play very well, yeah.
And the other young ladies from Central Dauphin did a very nice job too. They were very comfortable tonight. They played defense excellently, and Northern saw the bright lights and just had that one little spurt in the first half, and they could never get it back together.
Yeah, and that trio of the seniors between Cavoli and all that she was doing out there, she was fun to watch. She's exciting. And then Ferguson, and then, man, McGarvey just hitting timely, in-rhythm jump shots. Those girls actually play a little basketball together. They've been playing that Team PAAU for a number of years. They have good friendships, played some teammates on DECO, are teammates of Team PA together, so they got to know each other. So it's kind of pride for those girls, need to be playing against each other in that setting. But this concludes our girls' game. We have a big one coming up in the boys' game. We got Cumberland Valley playing against a very hot Hershey Trojans. Paul Blackmore, he's been here before. Cumberland Valley, they've been here before. We've been here before. So we're looking forward to a couple of nice interviews coming up here. We have Dave Kerr with AT&T. We're going to talk about the great things they're doing in the community. We're also going to see a nice interview with Ryan Huffman and from Huffman Ford and the Huffman family, who makes a lot happen for High School Sports Live and helps families get their kids on TV. But we'll be back after these messages to explore all of that. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Gary Sutton. I'm the host of High School Sports Live TV, the game of the week, every week on Fox 43.2. And, you know, we're out here today, though, at Hoffman Ford, and I'm reminded a little bit of this truck right here. Might have been the one that Ryan Hoffman used to drive around, and he doesn't anymore, by the way, here at Hoffman Ford. He was featured in a Just Call Me Ryan segment back when he was a younger man, and Ryan's with us today. Ryan, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Very good today.
You're about community. And you're about helping the community. Anybody that's ever watched our High School Sports Live TV broadcast, your name's always prominently there. The Hoffman Ford Player of the Week. We talk about those all the time.
It's something that my grandfather, obviously, again, he was mayor of Highspire for many years. So again, it's a name that people trusted to vote him in as mayor at the time. So that started it. Obviously continue that through us as the Hoffman brand, if you want to call that, in our community to make certain that we can carry on that legacy for the next generation. I hope to pass it on to my kids someday.
You know, life is full of partnerships, Ryan, and your dad and your grandfather had a partnership in the original business. You and your brother Todd have a partnership now. You know, partnerships can always have a yin and a yang to it. I'm not sure which part you play, yin or yang, but you know, talk a little bit about the give and take of a partnership and how that works together. You were talking about teamwork. Now you talk about teamwork between two people and making sure this runs. And Hoffman certainly runs very smoothly because of that yin and yang, you and Todd. Talk about that.
Again, it is the yin and the yang. We are two different, but together we make a whole. Obviously, he likes the service side of the aspect, and I like the sales side of the aspects of the business. So it works for us. From that standpoint, again, like you said, my grandfather and dad, they kind of did the same thing. My grandfather was more on the fixed operations, and my dad was more on the sales side. So it definitely plays out to our advantage, having us both here under the same roof doing business together as partners, because again, we help our employees and our team makes Hoffman Ford who we are. He's obviously my brother and I love him dearly.
So Ryan, we're going to show you a little piece of film right here. We had a number of people who, you know, talk about your role in the community.
Throughout my educational experience as a teacher, coach, administrator, and now superintendent of the Steelton Highspire School District, and the Hoffman Ford has supported us tremendously through various projects and efforts that most likely are there to support the students, support the kids, support the student athletes, and everyone involved. Most recently, we worked with Hoffman Ford on a project to purchase 3 vans. By doing so, we were able to offset expenses for transportation costs for field trips, sports teams, and those types of things.
Hoffman Ford has been a very important community partner with projects like the Heroes Grove and other projects throughout the county. For example, baseball fields, football fields, soccer fields. I can tell you numerous times where we asked Hoffman Ford for their help, and they were always there.
When I walked in Earl Huffman's office over 20 years ago and I asked for support to get a program started where we could put baskets in a gymnasium and be able to just do these things for the community and try to build these programs, he didn't hesitate. He hasn't hesitated for the last 20 years, and I can't say enough about how much his support and Hoffman Ford support has meant to us.
What do you think when you see that bunch of people talking about what Hoffman Ford means to them?
It makes me feel really good, because again, that's what we're about here at Hoffman Ford, is giving back to the community. So,
Hoffman Ford, Ryan Hoffman, Todd Hoffman, carrying on a tradition, a custodian of excellence, if you will, right here at Hoffman Ford and Jonestown Pike here in Harrisburg.
Well, we're back here at Central Dauphin. Get ready for the boys' game, but there's 14 minutes, 23 seconds between this game. The boys have to have a chance to warm up. We don't want anybody to get injured out here. Hey, this is our yearly mid-Penn between games interview with Dave Kerr, the president of external affairs at AT&T. Dave, man, you make it a habit of coming the most important game of the year. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Charlie. How you doing?
You guys have been just such a blessing for High School Sports Live. You're helping families see their kid play on TV, and a few college coaches tuning into this game. Talk about this relationship and why it's important to be in this kind of community.
Charlie, you know, we've been here for a decade now. We've, here at AT&T, talked about the dangers of texting and driving. We've talked about the importance of your digital footprint and making sure that, you know, you're responsible. I mean, don't get me wrong, we want to sell devices. That's our business. But we want people to use devices responsibly. So we take that very seriously.
I appreciate your commitment to the connected learning, which that's pretty broad. Talk about that connected learning commitment.
Sure. So, as we all know, I can't believe it's been 4 years since the pandemic, but you know, we've been committed to connected learning and connecting individuals, both on the infrastructure side, but with devices. We've been doing that, and here we are 4 years later from the pandemic. We've learned a lot of lessons, but that is very important to us because students and individuals need to have access to devices,
yes,
and they need to have access to training and that type of thing that comes with the devices.
Well,
too.
and your kind of learning is the stuff that parents want their kids doing with those devices. Dads like me are like, get off the computer for other reasons, Fortnite and all this,
right?
Madden, and I don't know what it is, but
right.
I can't stand it half the time. But this kind of thing here is needed, and I do want to say to you, thank you. I volunteer for an organization that we do promote on High School Sports Live called the 3-Star Foundation,
yes,
a beautiful nonprofit. We get about 50 high school and young men, 18, 22, 23 years old, that they have jobs now. Some of them are trying to get jobs. And the Chromebooks that AT&T has donated to this program, just thank you for that. And thank you for the commitment to that and being a part of 3-Star.
Yeah, it's a great local foundation, great organization, and a great example of, you know, a lot of times students, they'll get devices with their school, but they have to leave them at school, either over break, over summer. So students need access to devices, and they need, you know, training. They need access for jobs, for preparing themselves.
And am I right? I mean, we've been able to give. We're giving over 100 of these to underprivileged youth.
Exactly right. Here in the Harrisburg area.
Yeah, here in Harrisburg. So the campaign you have to refurbish these and to talk about that campaign and get. Sure. The importance of getting these Chromebooks out to kids that normally can't afford that.
Absolutely, and it's we're doing it here, as you saw, through 3-Star, but we're doing this statewide as well with great organizations like the Police Athletic League and other organizations. So it's very important that they're, you know, have that opportunity to have access to that. The other important piece of this too for the families is it's not just the devices, but we also provide basically help desk services for 3 years for these students as well.
That's important because for us parents, we can't help our kids, so we need to call a help desk. Hey, you're from Palmyra, and
that's correct.
I know you drive by Hershey to come to work every day.
I do.
So you better say you're for Hershey in this game against Cumberland Valley. What do you think,
well,
Hershey?
We missed out. I wish Palmyra would have been here tonight, both on the boys and girls side, but I'm just looking forward to a good game tonight.
Paul Blackburn's been doing it a while. He's a good guy,
He's
too,
a very good
and
guy.
I know Coach Yaspiani or whatever. I got to get my pronunciation sheet out, but we'll talk about him in a little bit. They've been here before. They're just great guys. So we got good teams, great guys.
Yeah.
You're a great guy.
I appreciate it, Charlie.
And on live air, where's Dan Langen, right?
Yes.
Huh? Dan?
I don't know where Dan is.
Come on, Dan.
We're in his house.
And we're in his house, and you're not here. So no,
that's great.
Dave,
Charlie, great partnership.
I appreciate it. And AT&T, Dave Kerr, another great year, another great partnership. We're going to keep doing this, hopefully. But coming up, Mid-Penn Boys Championship. I am extremely excited about this one. The Hershey boys, they're tall, they're big, they're long. Cumberland Valley, though, just finds a way to get it done. It's a toss-up, in my opinion. Jeff Thompson, Kirk Smallwood will be back for their analysis in just a bit.
hockey and the basketball?
I'm really excited because our staff is working really hard to plan a great 2024 summer camp. As usual, we'll have 11 weeks with flexible part-time rates. We'll also give you a chance to sign up for weeks of choice. But the best feature we have, again, is the early bird special. It's going to be one of the best prices around, $225 a week. Lock it in. You have about a month to do it, and you can get the best rate and pick the weeks of your choice. And you can identify those weeks as we get closer to the summer. But if you know you want 6 weeks, pay for 6 weeks now and you get to lock in that very affordable price. I have granddaughters that come to this camp, and I'm proud to say that this camp is a camp that they look forward to coming to every day. On that note, it's my goal to make this a camp that my own grandchildren can be safe, have fun, and it can be a healthy atmosphere for them.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it. Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
It's the Mid-Penn Boys Championship, the moment we've been waiting for. The winner of the Keystone versus the winner of the Commonwealth. Hershey Trojans versus the Cumberland Valley Eagles. Eagles #2 in 6A boys. Hershey #1 in 5A boys. Can't get better than that. Coach Smallwood, the legend, 2-time state champion. Talk about what you're seeing here and what Hershey may need to do tonight.
They moved the ball well. They were excellent cutters, and they always hit the open man. They do a very good job with it. What's happening now is when Isaiah Danner, which is their post guy, when he catches it on the block, if he's doubled, he passes it out and to the right guy, and they make a play. Hershey's ready tonight.
Coach Thompson, you live in Cumberland Valley School District. Talk about Cumberland Valley.
Well, they're a good ball club. I actually live in Mechanicsburg School District,
okay.
but it's the same
thing.
Same zip code. They're a good team, and what makes them a good team is they're unselfish.
Yeah.
They seem to love making each other look good.
Players to watch. Let's take a look at Isaiah. You've been talking about him. He's a big force. This might be a difference maker in this game. That size. Cumberland Valley doesn't quite have the size. Let's take a look at Isaiah and what he brings to the basketball court.
He's a load. He's 6'6", 6'7", just a big guy. And when they isolate him close to the basket, it's lights out. He always makes the shot.
Good body control. Somebody's been working with this guy on some post moves, I'll tell you that. And this is the player that I don't see. Cumberland Valley doesn't have this kind of player. Let's see if Hershey can exploit that. On the other side, a player that we've talked about not just once, not just twice, but in 3 High School Sports Live broadcasts, Nolan Bazalka. Take it away, Coach Thompson.
Well, I've thought, and Coach Smallwood agrees with me, that he is the best all-around player in the Commonwealth Division because he does everything. He rebounds, he shoots, he's an unbelievably good passer. But what I really love is the way he plays defense. He locked down Owen Schlager the other night.
And he has a football-looking build out there, but don't let that deceive you. The soft touch from 3 right there, the foul shots. We saw it at Central York. And man, did he send Trinity a message that he was going to get his team. When Trinity has some talent, but man, he got them to the championship. Folks, don't go away. Tell your friends. Go to HSS Live TV if they don't have Verizon or Comcast. But we're in it for the long haul. I already texted my wife, don't wait up. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a good one. We'll be back in a few to enjoy this matchup.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it. Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Okay, guys, here it is. Cumberland Valley boys versus the Hershey Trojans. Paul Blackburn. Been doing it a long time, guys. Getting ready to jump it up. Craig Bradley, ready to flip it up. Let's talk about the officials, Jeff Thompson.
The other officials, Greg Shambaugh, and all the way down the court, I think that's Mr. DeLutis down there.
Yes.
Cam Sweeney directing the attack for the Hershey Trojans. They get it inside to the big guy, and it's blocked. Great play by the Eagles.
I think that was Creston Austin with his hands that time on that block. Jake Snyder putting an early 3 up.
Logan Richards with the rebound.
Thanks, man.
Cam.
And Nolan Bazolka doing what he does best, rebound and coast to coast.
Nolan, can we just say Nolan Bazolka can hoop?
Hey,
he can play.
All right, I'm going to go with an old school description of him. He's a bull in a china shop.
There you go.
Well, he gets the rebound and leads the fast break and then scores at the other end.
Well, we're in. It's just, hey, this game's starting out fast. That's what we expected.
They're doubling the post. He reverses it to the correct guy, and it's good.
And that's what Coach Smallwood talked about before the game. He found his best shooter, Logan Richards.
Well, Danner's been watching the bigs in the NBA. They like to do those skip passes and find guys open.
Danner with the rebound.
Jake testing the inside again. Oh, JJ just stripped one away from Isaiah. No, that's not JJ. That's pretty good defense.
Yeah. Cam Sweeney, no good.
Nice rebound again by the freshman.
Sorry, that was
Aiden Deal. Aiden Deal on that rebound.
That was good. Guzman on that shot attempt.
That was Craig Bradley on the assist on this end.
And you notice Hershey starting tough man-to-man.
Nice rebound. Number 33.
Creston Austin, they may be undersized, but boy, they get after the ball on the boards.
Yes, they do.
Guys, I haven't seen the upper level at Central Dauphin filled like this. At one point, we may get a shot at that, but I haven't seen the upper level with this kind of crowd. We may be looking at close to 1,500 to 2,000 people here at this game tonight, and they're still coming in.
And that didn't bother Creston Austin any from the foul line, did it?
Not at all.
Stroked that first one.
I would have thought this game would have got Paul Blackburn to wear a suit and tie.
Well, he might have to sub in, Coach.
Smallwood, did you coach against Blackburn before?
Yes. Yes, I did, as a player and as a coach.
And Paul spent 3 years as a phys ed teacher at Cumberland Valley while his wife was the head girls coach in the midst of all this.
I remember that. And that's Tara Blackburn, his wife.
Hershey's being very, very patient. That's the kind of opening they're looking for. Good dribble drive, number 10, Logan Richards.
He's got all their points right now. And there's something you don't want to give up. Aiden Deal will hit that every time.
And he's only a freshman. Boy, can he play.
I think when we had the Central York game on, after a while, I think the slogan for that game was Aiden Deal is for real.
That's a phrase you coined, Charlie.
Well, and J.J. Lebo had 17 against Central York. Let's see if and he averages 6-7 a game, so let's see if he provides another big game spark for them.
You know, it looks like Jake is testing Isaiah Danner. Says, you're not going to guard me. I'm going to take it to the hole.
Well, I love Jake's ability to take pressure off of the offense with his penetration.
Nice shot attempt by number 3, J.D. Hunter.
That was J.J. Lebo.
J.J. Lebo, I'm sorry.
That's a senior.
Good ball movement by Hershey. Hershey's being very particular offensively. Say, well, what a heck of a quarterback Cam Sweeney is. I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch him.
Yes, very nice quarterback. Good offensive rebound there.
That was Cam with another long ranger.
I guess that's Alex Murray, number 33, with the offensive rebound.
And Alex can also shoot the 3 ball.
Yes, he can.
Eamon Callahan's came in the game. He's another, gives him some more size too.
Hershey has 2 turnovers already. Cumberland Valley being very, very patient.
Central Dauphin Rams 7.
J.J. Lebo with a nice runner.
Valley,
J.J.
Eagles
Lebo
9.
with the runner.
Yeah. Hershey 5. Sorry about that. It's point guard by committee for the Hershey Trojans here, guys. They just got a lot of guys that can handle the ball.
And a lot of guys that can shoot threes.
They like to work at triangle in the corner there. Very selective with their shot.
They're isolating the post. They're not getting, well, they're getting help when the ball's up top, but when it goes down on the box, down in the corner.
Just a little bit short there. Sweeney, what? Oh, athletic. Danner going the other way. Good no call there. Oh, actually?
He called it.
Actually, that was a call. I thought that was. Ooh. That's where when that ball goes out of bounds, I'm more in favor of just call it out of bounds. Let it go the other.
Yeah.
And Isaiah's taking a quick blow. They have some height in there, though. And into the game, number 22, James Campbell the 4th.
James brings height.
And J.J. Lebo brings the 3.
J.J. Lebo.
Every time I mention his name, like 2 minutes later, he hits a 3. I'm going to say it again. J.J. Lebo. Let's see if it happens. I'm like, good luck for this young man. Did that at York.
Right.
Nice ball movement.
That's a nice 3, but didn't go down.
Deal
with the rebound.
Ugh. He brought it down, coach. You don't want to bring it down. Just keep that ball above your head.
Yes.
And Logan Richards just tied him right up. Logan's got all 5 of Hershey's points to this point. And this is an interesting matchup out here, don't you think, Coach? Sweeney guarding.
Yeah, well.
Yes.
And
hey, guarding Bazalka.
And don't let Sweeney's physique. And this kid, I've seen him on the football field. This is a tough kid. And he's doing a really good job. We haven't talked about Bazalka after that first possession. He's doing a good job neutralizing him a little bit here.
I'm surprised Nolan doesn't get down in the box where they can get him low.
Well, yeah, there you go.
That's where he wants it, right there.
Oh, good. That's helped by Campbell. Man, ooh.
He's a fighter. He brings a lunch pail to the game.
Jeez. Yeah. And that's a timeout from Hershey. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Hey, Three Star Foundation has a special event. A nationally known speaker, Gene McGuire, goes around the country and tells his story of being incarcerated for 34 and a half years, tells the story of how he got out of prison and his relationship with God through that experience. Three Star Foundation is hosting that at the Salvation Army next Thursday, the 22nd at 6 o'clock. Try to pre-register ahead of time. Go to the website to register.
And that was Derek Guzman that with the travel right there. And did you notice Nolan Bazalka is guarding him?
Yes.
A perimeter guy. And this is interesting because Hershey's got a lot of second liners in right now.
And they're also on a 7-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 34 seconds. It's Bazalka again.
Sweeney won that battle right there, but I'll tell you, what a good idea, Cumberland Valley saying, okay, not able to do anything against Sweeney on the perimeter, but let's take him inside. Wow.
And they're mentioning Sweeney, and it's the golden touch because he hits that jumper.
Yeah, he did. And his brother is Marcus Sweeney. Wow.
What a move by Jake Snyder.
Wow.
What a move.
I thought he was going to put it down.
Yeah.
They call that a rub dunk, baby.
Yeah.
A rub dunk. But you know, players don't give you credit for the rub dunks. You got to go the whole way down. But Marcus Sweeney, his brother, is a freshman at Shippensburg, 4-year starter, basketball, football at Hershey High School.
Nice move.
That's the end of the first quarter. That's Cumberland Valley 16, Hershey 7, but by no means is this game over. We'll be back after these messages.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
We're back. Wow, Cumberland Valley they won the first round. Coach Smallwood, talk about this first half, the first quarter stats.
Cumberland Valley was 4 for 8 from 2, 2 for 4 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They had 7 rebounds, 0 turnovers for 16 points. Hershey, 2 for 7 from 2, 1 for 7 from 3. Haven't shot a free throw yet. 4 rebounds, 3 turnovers for 6 points.
Thompson, what's that saying?
7 points.
Well, it's a perfect game so far for Cumberland Valley. If you were playing baseball, the other team hasn't gotten on base yet.
Yeah, you know, it's the ball movement, the precision of Cumberland Valley. It's almost like Hershey's just a half a step late on everything. But their eyes are adjusting to the light. Let's see if Hershey can settle down here and make this a game here in the second quarter.
And a fantastic opportunity for both teams as they go into playoffs. This is packed.
Yeah.
That's
block.
Creston Austin with his second block of Isaiah.
Well, that is the factor here that I thought for Hershey would be an advantage. And so far, Hershey's challenging that advantage and contesting and making it tough on Danner.
And Cumberland Valley just put in a substitute, Jared DeLimpio. Wait till you see this 9th grader play. Number 2.
Well, he was my favorite name in that broadcast down in York we did. DeLimpio. Schneider pressing the issue. Good defense by Sweeney. Oh, Bazelka does it, and
so they guard him with the postman. They guard him with the postman. He goes out to 3 and sticks a 3.
I'm convinced Bazelka can hoop.
The football coaches don't want to hear that.
And the 3rd block from Creston Austin. Good rebound right there by Derek Guzman.
Aiden Miller Jr. bringing the ball up for Hershey in the game. Also Derek Guzman.
And they're starting to anticipate that post pass. Did you see Nolan come over from the weak side?
Bazelka read that very, very well. Got there in time and almost took it out of his hands for a steal.
And that's how you play a 6'7", 290-pound post player.
I don't know who. Logan Richards must have an in with whoever did the program. They have him listed at 6'3". I'll give him 6 foot, 6'1". But isn't that how it is in all the programs? Everybody, hey, coach, list me a little higher.
Yeah.
List me an inch higher. I talked to several college coaches over there. They said they always realize that the players, when they see the programs, are an inch or two smaller than they kind of factor that into the recruiting.
Well, you know, Pat Dieter, the late Pat Dieter, used to underrepresent his players. And you'd come into the gym and you'd see kids who were twice as big as your kids.
Well, that'll deceive a team on the scouting report. There you go, Pat.
Right.
There's Yespiani. Am I saying that right, Tom? Yespiani? Vespignani, okay.
David Vespignani played for T-High.
I feel like I'm going to order a pizza here in a few minutes here. Jeez.
Played for Larry Kostelak in the 90s.
Bazelka.
Oh. Coast, I love it when he gets going to his left.
Yeah.
Paul Blackburn is not happy. He doesn't want to give up on this, and we're not going to give up on it, but we are going to take a break, and we'll be back after 30.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
All right, we're back here at Central Dauphin High School. Thank you to Central Dauphin High School and Chris Hunter for taking this game at the last minute. This was switched from a different venue within a 24 to 48 hour period. So thank you to Chris Hunter, Randy Umberger, the Mid-Penn. They do such a good job. All the athletic directors that serve on that committee do such a good job in putting this together. Hats off to make this happen for the South Central Pennsylvania area.
That's Cameron's 3rd attempt from 3. He hasn't hit it yet. They're just having a hard time getting it to Logan.
Hershey for the season shoots 37%. And now they're 1 for 9.
It's a big couple possessions here, guys. Hershey running and jumping, and it works.
They got
Yep, they got traps. Now let's see how they handle this. Let's see if they can capitalize. Danner out of the game, going smaller. Coach Blackburn's not afraid to change things up. Something's not working. Let me just change our whole identity and our whole look. Let's see if we can't get something going here, guys.
And he knows that Cumberland Valley's point guard is not in the game.
Look at this. Nice. Drawing a foul. Logan Richards, senior leader, had him at 6'3". I'm going to give him 6'1", on the foul line. Coming out after the timeout, Coach Smallwood, let's attack the rim. What do you think of that strategy?
I think it's something that'll get them back in the game.
And I think Logan Richards is 6'3".
Well, I'm going to have him stand next to you at halftime. Thompson, you got to go out there during warm-up because you're what, 6'4"?
Well, I used to be taller than that, too.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. We have an aggressive rebound here. Sweeney goes up. Great rebounder for a guard, but gets caught with a hold there.
You're right. He is one tough cookie.
Oh, he's an athlete.
I think that's his second foul.
I saw him play a football game the entire game after a bad sprained ankle and gutted it out the entire game on High School Sports Live.
Nice steal.
Look at Sweeney.
And that's 2 possessions in a row where they haven't been able to really bring it up. But the one Achilles, what a pass.
Oh, look at little shot block action. Oh, wow.
Jake
Schneider.
Jake Snyder. He changed that ball 3 times in the air.
Yes, he did. With the double and triple pump.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to answer. When a team starts to make a run, you got to answer. And Cumberland Valley is answering.
Well, I like that pass out of the trap by Nolan.
Look at the ball movement. Look at this. See if they can capitalize.
They got
wow.
That's their shooter.
Game.
That's their shooter.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do.
We have a Richards story developing here, guys. 23-14. Cumberland Valley still on top. Oh.
Yeah.
Look at this charge. Man, I'm going to mark that as my play of the game unless I see something better, guys.
Derek Guzman really taking it that time.
That's a Paul Blackburn coach team. Hershey's known for taking charges. That's not just by accident. That's practiced in practice drills.
That was very good technique on that.
3 turnovers in a row for CV.
Coach Vespignani, he's up coaching now. Look at this.
Yeah.
3-pointer and, off. Rebound by Deal.
Aiden Deal.
Zalka got the ball. To Creston. To Schneider. Back to Creston inside. Gambled. Okay, good rebound putback.
Nice set of hands on that young man. Austin Creston.
He's the biggest kid on the court for them at about 6'3", I would say, for CV, but Hershey's smaller. Richards. Oh, he earns the respect of official Lightus. Wow, he earns the foul there. Scores 25-14, but in this gym, guys, you would feel like this was a 1-point game right now. It's exciting in here.
Yes, it is.
Well, Hershey's showing a lot of mettle the last couple minutes. That's a rare miss by Logan. I think he shoots at about 77-78%.
It just feels like a game right now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After that time, that quarter break timeout, got 3:33 left. Richards drains it 25-15. Here's the pressure. Look for a trap to come.
And you know Hershey's
Here comes the trap. There's a rotation. Bazalka finds the corner. Oh, Austin with another big rebound. Oh, look at this. Hershey. Alex Murray.
Way to fight for it, Alex.
Richardson. We have some boos. The crowd might not be liking the fouls that Richards drawn, but I'm telling you what, Craig Bradley and this crew's rewarding his effort, Smallwood.
Yes. I mean, he's doing exactly what he's told to do. He's going to the rim. He's shooting solid fundamental shots, and the referees are calling it. He's 72% from the free throw line for the season.
Yeah, but when you're all jacked up and excited, your percentage drops about 25%.
Yeah. They cut it to 9.
I like it. They're picking up. Here comes the trap. No rotation there. You got to rotate on J.J. Lebo.
There he is.
You got to rotate on J.J. Lebo.
That looked like a set play to J.J.
Come on, J.J.
Lebo.
That was supposed to be 2 minutes ago.
He'll shoot that driveway 3.
28-16. We got Richards with the ball.
Nice response by
Murray.
Hershey, though.
Richards to Sweeney. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it, guys? Sweeney to Richards to Murray.
Basalka with the rebound.
Eamon Callahan and James Campbell IV are in the game right now for Hershey.
And guys, didn't we talk about this at York? Cumberland Valley, every guy on the team can handle the ball and penetrate.
Yes.
I mean, that's not typical, of teams in high school level. Good deal, putting it on the deck to Lebo. Nice switch and rotation there for Hershey. Nice deep. Oh, another charge. Another charge.
He extended his arm. Made contact.
Small would talk about that because people at home might say, hey, he was moving. That's not a charge. Tell fans at home why that's a charge.
He was in good defensive position. He was in front of the ball. He took the contact, and it was a charge.
You see the hand go out, like you said. That solidified it. Danner. Oh, okay. Thompson, you're a big man, coach. I've seen you do it live. Danner gets the foul there. What did he do different there than he was earlier in the game?
Well, that time, first of all, he had a nice catch and then a great up fake. And when he got the opponent in the air, it was all over.
Yeah, he was shooting it with anxiousness early on without the pump fake there. He was patient, let the defense rise, and he made him pay.
Because he could own this game if he really figured it out.
Looks like Hershey's getting their feet up under him.
These are two great coaching staffs, too. I wouldn't expect anything different.
Right. Very well coached teams. Hershey is 6 for 10 from the free throw line. Cumberland Valley's 2 for 2.
28-18, Cumberland Valley up.
They gave it to Basalko right where he wanted it.
And he got rewarded.
I just feel like Coach Blackburn's going crazy because to remind these guys that Basalko's left-handed.
Yeah.
You're letting him catch it in his sweet spot.
And that was the third foul on Cameron Sweeney. They need him in the game.
Well, and he just went out. He's going to have to start the second half. They're going to need him on the court. He's got to be careful.
I want to go back to something Basalka did earlier in the half. He didn't try to block a shot that would have created a foul for himself.
Right.
Intelligent to keep him in the game. He knows they need him.
Hershey's being patient. They're looking down. They're looking down low, trying to see if they can get it to Big 34.
And Derek Guzman got a little anxious there when he couldn't get it inside. He said, I'm taking it to the hole.
Yeah.
Hey, coming up at halftime, here's the Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships halftime report. We're going to see the Capital Blue Cross halftime stats, Advanced Hoops first half highlights, and we're going to go over it all at halftime.
And Cumberland Valley's seventh man, Adam Somerville, entered the game. Senior.
Got some good size to him.
He's done a nice job this year. As the injury bug hit, he did a nice job for Cumberland Valley.
It's a rebound by the big fella, Isaiah Danner.
And Eamon Callahan was right in the way for that shot.
Guzman.
Looks like Hershey's going to hold it for one.
Richards to Danner.
He's double teamed.
Way to find Murray. Richards back to Danner. Ooh, okay.
And they'll be shooting on this one.
Okay.
We'll watch Isaiah Danner's touch from the foul line, which I think is pretty good.
Yes, yes it is.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see him on the gridiron.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully they can go into the locker room, cut it to about 9 if they can.
Zucker's going to settle him down. Hopefully he can bring it up and for Cumberland Valley try to get a last shot.
Zalka's doing a very good job out on the perimeter. Oh, good pass.
Oh, he hits Somerville. Somerville connects with his left.
Great play.
What a note to end on for Cumberland Valley. 32-19 against Hershey. But I have a feeling it's not over yet. Coming back for the Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships halftime report after this special presentation. Advanced Hoops Spring Hoop It Up training featuring 1v1 competition and triple threat instruction, bringing out the best in a player's ability to play one-on-one offensive basketball. 5-on-5 game scrimmages. These are confidence building. A lot of players get on AAU teams and never touch the basketball. Also, top players who might be playing other sports in the spring gives them a chance to get the game experience that they would miss not getting on a travel team. These classes have shooting, driving opportunities, intense skills with multiple ball dribbling. Sign up for the Hoop It Up training in your age group. Add to your training package with a special extra shoot to score featuring all different types of game shots, on the move, and dribble drive class emphasizing transition dribbling and one-on-one moves. You can make it a 2-class combo back-to-back or do all 3 classes and call it a triple play. Every Hoop It Up training class has these extra skill classes so players can hoop it up while getting extra skill work. This makes the Advanced Hoops spring experience unique and worth it. Our top-notch Advanced Hoops coaches this spring are Duke McCamey, former professional basketball player and lead post trainer. Aaron Yancey, longtime and top Advanced Hoops trainer. And our lead trainer, Archie Smith Jr., well known as a speed and agility expert, will be leading many classes. Charlie Fortney, Division I shooting guard and pro player. Bob Felker, well known for being a girls' confidence builder and a strong coach in the girls' arena. Register now for the early bird by March 10th to get a big discount. Go to advancedhoops.com.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it. Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Okay, we're back for our Jack Giambalvo family of dealership halftime stats. Wow, guys, 32-19. Cumberland Valley didn't stop putting, they had an answer for everything Hershey threw at them. Smallwood, stats.
8 for 9, Cumberland Valley, 8 for 19 from 2, 42%. They were 4 for 6 from 3, 67%. Free throw attempts 4 for 4. Total rebounds 13, turnovers 4, points 32. Hershey 3 for 16, 19%, 2 for 10, 4 20%, 7 for 12 free throws for 58%, 7 rebounds, 4 turnovers for 19 points.
All right, that's our Capital Blue Cross AT&T halftime stats. Let's take a look at our highlights, and then we'll get a little perspective here. The highlights will tell the tape here, guys. We'll be able to see what Cumberland Valley did in the first half, and Bazalka is what they did in the first half. There's Schneider.
That's Logan Richards there.
Logan Richards, that's right. Yep.
Fine job. And don't get Aiden Deal that 3 because he'll stick it.
Yes. Had his feet ready, hands ready, just knocked it down.
And there's JJ with a creative move inside.
JJ has 8 in the first half, 2 threes. He's a high school sports live all-star.
JJ just hit that 3. You just mentioned his name, hits a 3. And here's what I like, second efforts.
He's our bull in the china shop.
Yeah. Bazalka can hoop.
Advanced Hoops highlights. Oh, I love that's my crossover of the game.
Cameron Sweeney with your crossover.
No, that's my favorite play.
But it's your crossover.
Yeah, no, not my crossover. I don't think I could do a crossover like that one. And we didn't do crossover. We just went by people back then.
We just missed Jake Snyder taking it to the hole at the end.
Smallwood, does Hershey have a chance here? What's going on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they do. It's because they can make shots. They know which shots to take. They have the big guy inside. They can milk it to him. I don't think they can stop him, but he needs at least 4 or 5 touches early in the third quarter.
To put the pressure on that defense.
But Cumberland Valley's putting someone in front of him and coming someone from the weak side, so he's kicking it out, and they've got hit there. It's those 3-point shots.
Well, first quarter, he went right up and blocked it. Creston blocked it twice, but then he pump faked and got on the foul line twice. I think that patience, they're settling down, but I don't know. I mean, I just don't see any let up in this Cumberland Valley team to even give. We'll see.
Well,
I don't see a let up.
It looks a little bit like the Trinity game. They just got the lead and became comfortable. I anticipate that Hershey will make a push. We'll see how Cumberland Valley reacts.
Well, we'll be back after 30 to see the second half. Don't go away. It's going to be a big one.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
End of the third. Go take a pen and look over the scorebook guy. Just get the fleeting scores.
Cumberland Valley with the ball. Bazalka
Hershey's
leading the attack.
Hershey's throwing straight man.
That's a design play right out of half. Trying to get an open three for Lebo.
I like that back tip by Creston Austin to get that rebound. Crafty.
Yeah, it was very crafty.
Nice defense by Guzman.
Good hands.
Low to the ground, quick. Sweeney's going to have to play a very calm third quarter to stay out of foul trouble. They're going to need him.
Oh, JJ just was a recipient of that. Nice pass. Beautiful pass by Nolan.
Tell you what, these officials are doing a tremendous job letting these guys be young men out there.
They are letting them play. Hershey needs a bucket right here. They need to get on track and get their thing moving. There you go.
Nice take to the hole. I'd like to see Cameron Sweeney do that. And as a coach, you look for the first 4 minutes of the second half to see how your team's going to play.
Yes, they cut it to 11.
Hershey's tightened up defensively.
He stepped back on that. He actually faded back on that.
Did I mention that Bazalka can hoop?
I think you did that one other time.
Oh, okay.
Sweeney getting to the rack again. Nice outlet.
Cumberland Valley putting the pressure on the rim. Bazalka missed everything.
He's human. Guzman.
He brings this defensive rebound down. They are getting after him.
Bazalka again.
I tell you what, he's a very deceptive athlete. He can get up.
Well, he stubs his toe on that three that went nowhere, and then he makes two great plays back to back.
36. Cumberland Valley. 21. Hershey Trojans. We're 5 minutes, 42 seconds in the third quarter.
High-low.
Richards follows his own shot. Looks to swing it.
I'd like to see Aiden get in there and get that board.
Looks like Cumberland Valley. What's that, a 2-3 zone?
Tell you what, it's a tight one.
Oh, great quickness by Jake Snyder. Good hands. Tough soccer player.
Oh, nice play.
Jake is a soccer player playing basketball.
Doing a very good job.
It just seems like, looking at both teams, Cumberland Valley knows exactly what they want to do. It seems like Hershey is just trying to make something happen. And they know their identity as a player, and credit Cumberland Valley's defense for putting Hershey in that situation to leave an identity and try to have to find something right now, because they just don't seem to have a flow.
Well, CV plays awfully good half-court defense, too.
They really do.
38-21. 5:04 in the third.
Back in the 2-3 zone.
You know, we've been doing this for a long time. I don't think Hershey's ever lost on one of your broadcasts.
I don't know. I think they have, but it just seems like they've won the last couple, that's for sure.
Oh, hands by Jake, and he is quick. You're going to have to work on that pass, though.
Yeah. Oh, he
hands
threw it
by
away.
Aiden.
Deal with the steal. It's Bazalka. Deal. Sharing the ball. Hey, I'm going to give him credit, and I'm going to say I think somebody tipped that.
No, that's their second air ball this quarter,
I don't know.
but they're up 17.
Jake, I got your back. Somebody tipped that ball.
That's slippery down at that end. We saw that in the girls' game.
Hershey's got to solve this 2-3 zone. CB is 0 for 4 from 3 in the third quarter.
They've got to open the basket up pretty sooner. It's going to be bar the door. It looked like Eamon Callahan was looking for someone in the stands that was blue. James Campbell's coming in, the fourth, and number 12. Aiden Miller. And Aiden Deal.
Oh.
Got a little anxious on that. Just dragged his pivot foot a little bit.
Yeah.
Coach Smallwood, you said they need a couple threes this quarter.
Yeah. That's one they should have taken. I mean, we're keeping score. Here we go.
There's one of them.
Murray.
Alex Murray.
He answered your call.
Yes, he did.
I thought Derek Guzman came real close to taking another charge. Or that was Cameron Sweeney. Boy, they're tough taking those charges.
Yeah. Hershey's down by 14. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the third.
And that was the third foul. I believe the third foul on Preston Austin. We'll watch and see what happens about that. We've got Adam Somerville in the game.
And he's letting that thing fly.
Alex Murray back to backers.
That's right, Alex Murray.
38-27. This is the best spark Hershey's had in a while.
Oh, Alex got away with a little bit that time.
Yeah. Playing both ends of the court is Alex Murray. Lebo.
Jake Snyder with a rebound.
That's that offensive rebound that Hershey just has to get.
JJ again from deep. And Murray again with
another offensive
Jake
rebound.
With the second offensive rebound in this possession.
Cumberland Valley really doesn't need a shot anytime soon. They can be patient.
They're very unselfish.
I love the ball movement.
Looks like some type of ISO. They had two guys, actually 3 guys, just standing on one side of the floor while Bazalka tried to work it out.
Another shot for Deal. Deal's growing a little cold here.
And I thought James Campbell IV did an excellent job man-to-man against Nolan Bazalka that time.
Yes, he did.
Creston Austin back in the game for Cumberland Valley.
What do you think, Coach? Did you go back to number 33?
Well, he's hot. I'd say shoot it anywhere when you're on the court now.
Cumberland Valley's 0 for 7 from 3 in the third quarter. Hershey's 2 for 4.
Guzman back in for Richards. We got Aiden Miller bringing the ball up the court for Hershey. Taking a little pressure off Sweeney.
And Hershey can bring it under double digits right here.
Into Campbell.
I love the entry pass by Miller. Campbell, oh, nice.
Oh. Adam Somerville takes it away.
JJ smooth with the left hand. I'll tell you what, we got to be talking about JJ Lebo as one of our Huffman Ford Player of the Game candidates, guys.
Well, he moved it over to his left for that layup.
JJ Lebo really showed up to play.
Wow, that was athletic by Sweeney.
Sweeney says, JJ, I'm going to rebound. I'm going to rebound over you, though.
Cumberland Valley got away with one.
Big possession here, defensive possession for Hershey.
Jared D'Olimpio is also in the game with the ball. You think they're going for one right now?
Yes.
Spoken like a true coach that knows the situation.
Hopefully the ball will end up back in Bazalka's hands.
James Campbell IV is really playing some good defense on the perimeter and inside.
Yes, he is.
And they're trying to save Sweeney from getting his fourth, I think.
Yeah, give him a 10-second breather.
Oh, Bazalka with the crossover and the kick.
Oh, it's a game, 40-29. Hershey in a dogfight with Cumberland Valley. We'll be back after these messages to see the fourth quarter of the boys Mid-Penn Championship.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and G and Bobo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted G and Bobo #1. The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at gmbobo.com.
You just missed a 3.
Alex Murray.
You know, I had the privilege of seeing this young man play as a Lower Dolphin parent last year, and boy, he had some games where he won the game for them from that 3-point line. So this is not a hoax here, guys. What we're seeing.
You mean 3 in a row is not a.
40-32. Hershey saying we're not going to. JJ saying. Smooth operator. Let's check out our third quarter stats. Smallwood.
Cumberland Valley 3 for 7 from 2, 0 for 8 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 8 points. Hershey's 1 for 6 from 2, 2 for 4 from 3, no free throws, 4 rebounds, 4 turnovers for 8 points.
And we just saw Alex Murray miss his first 3. I thought Adam Somerville contested that very well.
Yeah. Paul Blackburn going to the smaller lineup, but he just brought in Danner. Let's see if he goes inside early on to take the pressure off that 3-point line.
And did you notice CV countered with Creston Austin? Alex is coming out of the game. He may be getting a little tired. He's probably going to go back in as soon as he gets a blow.
Yeah, that'll be great. 10-point ball game.
That's a tough guard out at perimeter. Jake Snyder is too quick.
Yeah.
And yet they have to play man, don't they?
They have to play man to get back in it.
So right now, the big guy doesn't have a good matchup.
Bazalka, count it. What a leader.
He's got a ticker that's his. Boy, it's hard to take Alex out of the game the way he was shooting that free ball.
Yeah. That was typical Hershey ball, the way they moved it and were patient.
Nice rebound in there by Cameron Sweeney.
Derek Guzman.
44-35, 5 minutes, 51 seconds to go.
11-point ball game.
9-point Hershey hanging around.
Yeah, we're wrong on our TV screen. It's 44-35.
It's 44-35.
Cumberland Valley taking their time.
You know, Preston Austin loves to score.
Yes, he does.
And they're in a situation where they needed to score.
He's really stepped up his game later in the season. I really, really like the way he plays.
The fouls are only 3-0. 3 on Hershey. Cumberland Valley has not committed a foul this entire half.
Well, actually, that's for the fourth quarter because they wipe them out and start again in the fourth quarter. So they actually do have one foul for the quarter, and Hershey has 4.
Balanced scoring for a top 3 for Hershey. Got Sweeney with 9. Logan Richards with 11. Murray with 9, and a big 3 by Guzman a few seconds ago.
Yeah, he might be looking to load up again.
It's a big possession for Hershey. Ooh, I don't know. That was close.
I'm going to agree with that call because Nolan had perfect position. Cameron Sweeney really made an effort for it. But
here's a replay. Let's see it.
Watch Cameron Sweeney come over and.
I don't know. We might have.
We're going to throw the towel down. We're going to take an instant replay.
Yeah, we're going to ask for that NBA replay, baby.
Backdoor goes awry.
Cameron Sweeney with the steal. 10-point ball game.
And look who's back in the game. Big number 33.
Alex Murray.
Ooh, blocked by Jared DeLimpio.
Boy, did he get up. Sweeney with the steal. Good pass, and it's good.
Wow.
Alex Murray,
and they cut it to 8. Turnover. Hershey ball.
Wow. What a play. Murray has 11 now. Scoring for J.J. Lebo, 10. Bazalka, 13. Jake Schneider, 6. We have a lot of players hanging around and nobody dominating, but just steady scoring throughout the game here. But Alex Murray, 11 points in this half. And that make that almost, if that would have went down, the roof would have came off this building.
Boy, did Bazalka get up. Fundamentally, 2 hands on that rebound above your head, boxed out. Boy, is he playing a great ball game.
Preston Austin.
He's a nice player. He's nice.
Preston Austin time.
Danner.
Boy, Jake Snyder's
got the position he wanted, Danner, underneath.
Coach Blackburn's all over the referee. He thought that there was some contact.
He wanted the respect on that one.
But sometimes you don't get the call when you're that big.
Yeah.
And that's Hershey's 4th foul this quarter. The next one sends Cumberland Valley to the line for 2, and CV doesn't have any team fouls this quarter.
Hershey's going back to the quickness. The 3:25 to go, down 10. They got to. Listen, it's 4 fouls to Hershey. Cumberland Valley has not committed a foul this half, and that's Paul Blackburn's point right now. Both teams playing hard.
Cumberland Valley's taking their time, being very deliberate.
And here's where Jake Snyder can help because he can handle the ball. Take a little pressure off Nolan.
They don't need a shot, and they know it.
Well, they get trapped in the corner and call time.
Yeah, timeout. Cumberland Valley will take one. 2 minutes, 58, 47, 37. Cumberland Valley on top. We'll be back for the final minutes of this game. Don't go away.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
All right, you see Cumberland Valley talking in the huddle there.
Let's shout out to their assistant coaches that you see right there. Don Hostetler, Bob Wolf, Mike Scheib, and Jason Cilentro. On the Hershey side,
yep,
that's Big Ron Greer. Been there for forever. And their JV coach, Justin Edwards, I want to shout out to him as well.
Thank you, Jeff. Kirk, you've done a lot of business over the years with Mike Craig and Chris Hunter. Talk about those athletic director relationships as it persists, and the importance of those to have a good, well-running sports program.
Those guys are 2 of the best. They do a very good job. They're in tune with the needs of the kids, and they're just 2 of the best.
Seavey might have rushed that last shot down there. They've got a 10-point lead. What do you think?
Yeah, you don't need a shot, and they have the ball handling and the strength to keep it out of their hands.
And it's 2 shots if you get fouled.
Yep, 2 minutes. That's right, and it's a 5 foul situation, right?
Yeah.
This Murray is amazing me how he just knows how to get his shot off. Wow, look at this.
What a rebound by Cameron Sweeney.
That's a double dribble. That's a good call. Craig Bradley was on top of that. I know Logan Richards is fighting for his case there. I'd fight my case too. I want my team to win too.
well, you know, if you're playing on the playground, you never have a charge either.
Right. The gold medal is the best medal.
Good steal, Murray.
Sweeney scoops it and puts it in.
Good timeout by Hershey. We're going to stay right here. Let's talk about this, guys. Hershey calls a timeout. Paul Blackburn literally was 10 feet on the court, and he's also concerned. He's begging the referees that he felt like Sweeney got, how you say that, displaced a little under the basket. Not sure if we have a replay on that, but Sweeney was strong enough to go up, and boy, that ball crept in the rim there, Smallwood.
Yes, it did. It creeped in. He did a good job fighting for it and getting possession of it, and then getting it up on the glass and have to go in.
Let's take a look at the complaint of Paul Blackburn here. Sweeney goes up. Okay, now maybe that's a little overplayed. Deal was out of the way, but I know it looked like that. But looking at the replay, it was a good play. Good play. What do you think?
Well, they've got to make 4 more athletic plays like that.
Yes.
They can tie this game up.
Man, that defense cranked it up for Hershey there just at the right time.
It's an 8-point game.
Okay, where's the ball? It's in Nolan Bazolka's hands. He's getting doubled.
They're trapping.
Ooh, wow. Deal, the freshman. That's the right guy to trap. Make him make a play. Oh, Sweeney.
Hershey comes up with it.
Lebo. Look at this. Guzman to Murray to Richards. Oh, wow. Look at this.
Oh, great rebound.
Paul Blackburn. Man, I wish I had a jersey to put on the guy right now. But he's the 6th man.
He is coaching his team tonight.
He is the 6th man, and he wears a size 12 shoe. You can tell because he has a whole foot on the court.
Carlisle High School state champ.
Yeah, he gets the right to say that, doesn't he? Look at this.
Pop-out move.
Oh.
That was a foul.
Yeah, I would have rewarded that effort there, that angle. And our officials tonight have done a tremendous job, but we're fighting for the player. When the player's fighting for his team, I think as announcers, we're fighting for the player over here. But the referees are just trying to be impartial, that's all.
But they're doing a pretty good job. I'll tell you what, it's frantic out here this last couple minutes.
Well, and High School Sports Live, I like to say, we get some really good officials. They all do a great job in the Mid-Penn. I've always said the Mid-Penn has the best officials in Pennsylvania. Donnie Epley does a good job. And these guys really, they sacrifice a lot of time and effort to do this job. We appreciate the officials here in South Central Pennsylvania.
The closest Hershey has been is when it was 7-5 with 4:55 in the first quarter. They are really rebounding that ball now.
Goodness, look at this effort.
Who's got hands? There it goes.
Tell you what, one thing Paul Blackburn's not going to be able to say is his boys they left it all on the court here.
Right.
59.
Jared DeLimpio hit those 2 big foul shots, and he's going back to the line. He just hit 2. That's a 9th grader out there.
Whoa.
The only senior for Cumberland Valley is number 4, Jake Snyder.
That's scary.
I would never leave a game with 54 seconds.
Never.
10 point.
Well, but most of them are 18 and 19 years old walking out, so that's that age group, guys. I think the senior audience is still sitting.
Is it snowing outside?
Nah, I don't think so. 49-39, Cumberland Valley over Hershey Trojans, 54.4. Seems like a tall order, but it just feels like it's still a game here. These guys are all excited. They're working hard out here.
I'm really impressed with how hard Hershey plays.
Yes.
Both ends.
This is going to prepare them for the 5A playoffs, too.
They didn't have a good shooting night, particularly, other than Murray.
Look for Hershey to be a force to be reckoned with in 5A. And I think Central York won the York Championship tonight. And York looks like Cumberland Valley is going to most likely win the Mid-Penn Championship. Guys, what do you think let's stay right here. What do you think the probability of a Central York versus Cumberland Valley district final is? What do you think?
I think plus 100.
Plus 100. Well, I don't know about that. There's some real competition out there.
Districts are 6A, and our district is loaded.
Well, in the Central Dolphin Rams teams that's represented this gym, the last time they played Cumberland Valley, they won by, I believe, 10 points or so.
Wayne Fletcher's doing a good job, and their team's really coming on. Carlisle's really coming on.
Yeah.
Don't count out Chambersburg.
Right.
You can't.
And Reading, I understand Reading's playing a little better.
They're turning it around. They lost to Muhlenberg early, and they came back and beat them by 20-something points.
It's going to be fun.
Cumberland Valley is 11 for 16 from the free throw line, and Hershey is 6 for 29 from the field.
This defense is relentless on both ends.
Yes.
Good job. Preston Austin almost joined the announcer's booth here. I might have given him the mic here. I've been sitting here for 3 hours, guys. But Sweeney pass to Guzman. Wow, look at the strength of these boys.
Oh, he's quick. He's quick to the basket.
Attack the basket.
I like their press.
Tell you what, I got won over by watching this Hershey group tonight. Even though they're going to fall short here with 19.7 seconds to go, Cumberland Valley is going to go on to win the Mid-Penn Championships here. Congratulations to Coach Dave Vespiani and his whole team, especially a team that, man, not totally rebuilding from last year because Bazalka's back and you got some players back from last year, but man, I would say mostly a rebuilding team. A lot of these guys came off the bench last year.
Well, Jake Snyder really is the only one that got a lot of time. And you're right.
And Bazalka was big in the district title game last year against Reading.
Oh. Huge.
Well, we're going to be back after this clock rings. for the Capital Blue Cross halftime report. Don't go away. We have a Huffman Ford player of the game. We have an Advanced Hoops play of the game. And we have a district championship we're doing on March 1st. We're going to talk about that. We'll be back after this. We're actually going to watch a medal presentation as well. We'll be back in a few.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
We're at the Capital Blue Cross postgame report, but we have a treat here. We're actually watching Paul Blackburn put medals around his players. Much deserved. Hershey played hard, came up short, fought to the very end. I think gained anybody that watched this online, or anybody, Jeff and Kirk, that watched this on Verizon, Comcast, I'll name every channel, is just probably has a tremendous amount of respect for this Hershey trophy. They didn't give up. They were down almost 20 at one point, fought back tooth and nail, gave us hope at home, gave us hope here in the gym. But, man, Cumberland Valley did the job. They were true to their calling, the tough nose, their #1 position in this, I think the top league around year after year, Commonwealth. Thompson, what do you think of what you saw here tonight?
Well, it was a battle, and it was a defensive battle. There were hands everywhere. The referees let them play, and they played hard, and as a result, it was a low-scoring game, but that's the kind of game that CV really played well early in the year. I can also see why Hershey ran off all those victories in a row.
I think CV were themselves tonight. I think they were led by a tremendous young man on both ends of the floor. Rebounded, handled the ball, made shots, and Cumberland Valley's getting better, but so is Hershey. Hershey was true to themselves also. They just didn't make the kind of shots that they usually make in this kind of competition.
Let's focus our attention on the medal ceremony for the champions. Mid-Penn Championships under Coach Dave Vespiani, the Cumberland Valley Eagles. Let's focus on the court.
Zarrell didn't play much this year because he hurt his knee in preseason.
This is Cumberland Valley's first Mid-Penn Championship. They've knocked on the door a few times, but as Jeff Thompson pointed out earlier during the commercial break, this is actually the first one.
It's the first one. Well, there's a guy from Harrisburg that kind of...
Smallwood saying, did they beat you guys? No?
They beat us maybe in the semifinals.
Oh, yeah, semifinals. Okay.
The year in 2002. They beat us in the semifinals. Or was it the finals?
I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at that.
It couldn't have been because, I heard a quote from their coach, Dave Vespignani.
Well, how long, do we know how long the Mid-Penn Championship's actually been going on?
I would say 15 or 20 years.
Okay.
It's been a long time, but there was a guy that coached for Harrisburg that kind of cornered the market on final games.
Coach Smallwood, you've won so many championships, your head's spinning. I don't expect you to I don't expect you to remember any of those dates. You know what? My favorite team to watch was your Damone Maxwell, Micah Davenport team. Oh man, that was an unbelievable group of guys. They played so well together.
Yeah, and you forgot one important component of that team. That was Mark Anthony Lester, who was a competitor. And I was thinking that Nolan Bazalka reminds me of Mark Anthony Lester.
Does the same kind of stuff on the floor identically.
I think Lester had about a 30 more inch vertical, though.
Lester also had a cup of coffee in the NFL, too.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he was a player. Was he a wide receiver?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about our highlights and our player of the game. Our player of the game is Nolan Bazalka. Our Huffman Ford player of the game, Nolan Bazalka. The highlights will show us why he's so special. But, Jeff, you've been covering Cumberland Valley all year. Let's talk about Nolan Bazalka and why he's so special.
Well, he's special, number one, because he's unselfish. His personality. He really likes his teammates to get some glory. He doesn't need to be a showstopper. He doesn't need to say, hey, everyone, look at me. He just does the things that you have to do to win a basketball game.
Yeah, he sure does. Kirk, what do you I know you're a fan of this guy.
I love the way this kid plays. You know, the last time I saw him play, the only weakness I saw was his free throw shooting.
Yeah.
And I've been really, really riding him about it, even his parents. but the guy showed up tonight, and he did everything his team needed to win, and now he's the Mid-Penn Conference champion.
Our highlights, Advanced Hoops highlights. These highlights naturally demonstrate just how well this game was played. Our player of the game, our Huffman Ford player of the game was Nolan Bazalka, but let's check out some nice highlights. There's a crossover by Sweeney. Man, he was a player tonight. That was my play of the game.
He
man.
plays
I tell
hard.
you what.
He's as athletic as his brother, I think.
I'm going to tell Marcus to his face. I think his younger brother has a little, he's a roommate of my son at college, so I can joke with him a little bit. But I'd say, man, what a Mid-Penn championship. Look how relaxed you are. You're chilling, having fun. Thompson, Smallwood. By the way, guys, I've had a chance to be a fan at home up until the last couple games. You guys have done a great job. Great job. Jim Gallagher, let's get a shot of Jim Gallagher over there. Let's put the camera over there. Our stat guy never gets any credit there. I know our next broadcast is the District 6A Championship, March 1st at 8 p.m. Presented by Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. What a great group of sponsors we have. We met Dave Kerr. Again, Jim Gallagher. We didn't get him on the photo op. Jim likes to be in the background, though. He likes when we talk about his wonderful stats. But for all of you at home, do not forget to set your dial for March 1st, 8 o'clock, I believe at the Giant Center, right?
It's at the center.
At the center, man. Love being at the Giant Center. And let's hope we see maybe a Cumberland Valley or a Central York matchup. I don't know. I want to root for some other teams, too. But fans, thank you for tuning in. We had a lot of good feedback during the game. And thank you for watching High School Sports Live. And feel free to go to HSSLiveTV.com to watch any of our reruns or give us some feedback. Thanks for joining us.